dear students, welcome back to mathematics class, and this is very important video. In this we are going to discuss about few more problems related to coordinate plane. So coming to the problem number 1, if 2 comma minus 3, 6 comma 5, minus 2 comma 1 are the consecutive vertices of a rhombus, then its area is. Okay, so first of all, given vertices assume as capital A, capital B, capital C, and moreover fourth vertex is missing here. Let the fourth vertex be say some d x comma y, d x comma y, and we know that the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors. They bisect perpendicularly. Let this point say some O. So now O is the midpoint of AC, isn't it? Hence O is equals to formula for midpoint x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So O is equals to, this is the formula we need to apply for A and C. So this is 2 minus 2 by 2 comma y1 is minus 3 and y2 is plus 1 whole divided by 2, which is equals to 0 by anything is 0, and this is minus 2 by 2 which is minus 1. So now we know coordinates of a point O. Okay, now let me want to find out OA as well as OB. Why? Because see, since these AC and BD are perpendicular bisect each other, now entire rhombus is divided into 4 equal triangles, and that too 4 equal right angled triangles. Now my intention is, I just want to find out the area of this triangle OAB using the formula half into base into height. Half into base into height. So now base is OB and height is OA. So because of that, now let me want to find out OA distance and OB distance, which is under root of O and A. This is O. I mean here O is not for origin. Okay, please do not confuse. Coming to distance formula O and A. 0 minus 2 whole square plus minus 1 minus of minus 3 will be plus 3 whole square. So root of 2 square, which is equals to 4, and this is also 4. So which is equals to root 8. Can I write 4 into 2, which is 2 root 2 units, of course. In the same way, let us find out the distance between O and B. 0 minus 6 whole square plus minus 1 minus 5 whole square. 6 whole square, which is 36. Of course, this is also 6 whole square, minus 6 whole square, finally 36. So which is 72, isn't it? Let me want to write 36 into 2, which is equals to 6 root 2 units. Now I want area of triangle OAB. Formula is half into base into height. Base is OB and height is OA. So from this half into, just now we got now OB is 6 root 2 into 2 root 2. 2 gets cancelled. Now this is 6 into root 2 into root 2 anyhow 2, 6 into 2, 12. Area no? Square units. Therefore, what I want? Area of entire rhombus ABCD. Rhombus, which is ABCD, isn't it? So if you want total area, now can I write 4 into area of triangle OAB? If you multiply 4 times, because these 4 triangles are equal areas, that is 4 into 12, which is 48 square units. Area must be expressed in square units. This is method 1. This is method 1. Can do like this. So look at the method 2. So the concept is here, midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. Is it no? Diagonal AC and diagonal BD both are intersecting at point O. Now since we don't know the coordinates of fourth vertex, first of all we need to find what are they. So let me use the formula, midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. Okay. So apply the midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. For A and C, x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 minus 3 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to midpoint of BD, 6 plus x by 2 and 5 plus y by 2. Right? So anyhow this is 0 by 2, which is 0, minus 2 by 2, minus 1, which is equal to 6 plus x by 2, comma 5 plus y by 2. So can equate x coordinates and y coordinates. Therefore 6 plus x by 2 is equals to, we can equate it to x coordinate 0, on cross multiplication 2 into 0, 0, and finally x is minus 6. Similarly 5 plus y by 2 is equals to minus 1. So go for cross multiplication. 5 plus y is equal to 2 into minus 1, which is minus 2. And y is equals to minus 2 minus 5, which is minus 7. Therefore the fourth coordinate, fourth vertex, capital D, is equals to x comma y, we got it now, minus 6 comma minus 7. Now we know all the vertices. Now irrespective of that, it is a quadrilateral, simply a quadrilateral, isn't it? So now this is the universal method to find area of any quadrilateral. Not even quadrilateral, even in the last videos we discussed how to find the area of a pentagon or even a hexagon also. Okay. Now since I know the 4 vertices, now let me want to use the direct formula for area of a quadrilateral ABCD. It can be a parallelogram, it can be a rectangle, it can be a square, it can be a rhombus, irrespective of the shape. Finally, it is a quadrilateral. Just go with half modulus of x1, x2, x3, x4. After completion of 4 vertices, first one we need to repeat it. Similarly, y1, y2, y3, y4 and y1. Okay. So half modulus of, this, the direction which I mentioned is as it is, which I did not mention should be taken minus of. So 2 into 5, 10, minus of, minus 3 into 6, minus 18. So minus of minus plus 18. Now 6 into 1, which is a plus 6, minus of 5 into minus 2, minus 10. But already there is a minus, hence minus of minus plus 10. Minus 2 into minus 7, which is plus 14, and 1 into minus 6 is minus 6, but because of minus it is plus. Now minus 6 into minus 3, which is plus 18, and this is plus 14. So half modulus of, first of all let us see, 14 plus 6, 20, again 14 plus 6, 20. So 20 plus 20, 40 plus 10, 50 plus 10, 60 plus 18 plus 18, 36. 60 plus 36, which is 96. So once again 48 square units. So this is the common method for any quadrilateral. Not only quadrilateral, if it is having 5 vertices or 6 vertices, I mean pentagon, hexagon, octagon, whatever it may be. So this is irrespective of any formula, you can utilize it. So coming to the next problem. ABCDEF is a regular hexagon. Capital A 1, 0 and capital D 3, 0. Okay. If BC is in the first quadrant, then find the coordinates of capital A, capital B. Find the coordinates of B. A anyhow provided, no? Right. Now, look at this concept. Join AD. A provided as 1, 0 and D provided as 3, 0. Isn't it? As well as, now suppose this is the point. Can join these two also. So better join CF and BE. Now all these three lines are meet at a point. Say that point as O. Now you know, my dear. Now on joining these points, now entire hexagon is divided into 6 equilateral triangles. 6 equilateral triangles which are equal in area also. Triangle 1, triangle 2, triangle 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let me want to concentrate on OAB. Since this OAB triangle is an equilateral triangle, I mean these sides must be equal, isn't no? So OB is equals to OA is equals to AB. Of course, all sides must be equal since OAB is an equilateral triangle. So that is the concept what we are using here. So since triangle OAB is an equilateral, so because of equilateral, what? All the three sides are equal, no? OA is equals to OB is equals to AB. So here, what is the O? O is nothing but, what can you say about O? Is it the midpoint of AD? So better first find out O, which is equals to midpoint of AD. So what is the midpoint of AD? 1 plus 3 by 2, 0 plus 0 by 2. So O coordinates are 4 by 2 is 2, 0. Now we know even O as 2, 0. So coming to OA, better let me want to write once again. O, what are the coordinates of O? Are 2, 0. Already provided A as 1, 0 and D as 3, 0. D as 3, 0. And since we don't know B, no, say some B as X, Y. Now tell me OA, distance between O and A, these two. 2 minus 1 whole square, 2 minus 1 whole square plus 0 minus 0 whole square, which is equals to OB. O and B. B is X, Y, no? So x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square, which is equals to a and b under root of x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. Okay, so squaring on all sides, hence square roots are getting cancelled. Now this value is finally 1, which is equals to, this is x minus 2 whole square, no, x square minus 4x plus 4 and plus y square, which is equals to, just apply the same formula, a minus b whole square here, x square minus 2x plus 1 plus y square. So on squaring all sides, square root has cancelled. Right, ma? Fine. Now let us equate these two as well as first and second, second and third, or third and first. Anything you can equate. Now let me want to equate first these two I want to equate. Isn't it? So now x square plus y square minus 4x plus 4. I just want to write in order, which is equals to x square plus y square minus 2x plus 1. Now x square cancel, y square is also cancel. Now minus 2x, if you bring this side, minus 4x plus 2x is equals to 1 minus 4. So minus 2x is equals to minus 3, minus cancel, hence x is equals to 3 by 2. X value is 3 by 2. Since we equated only these two, now actually we can equate first two also, or last and first also. So let me take also, I want to take this condition now, that is x square minus 4x plus 4 plus y square, which is equals to 1 actually. Isn't it, ma'am? Substitute the x value here. X square is 3 by 2 whole square, which is 9 by 4, minus 4 into, once again x value 3 by 2, plus 4 plus y square is equals to 1. 2 in this 4 2 times. Now 9 by 4 minus 6 plus 4, better you bring the 1 this side, minus 1, which is equals to minus y square. So minus y square is equals to 9 by 4 minus 6 minus 1 minus 7 plus 4, which is minus 3. So minus y square is equals to 9 on cross multiplication, 9 minus 12 by 4. Minus y square is equals to minus 3 by 4, both gets cancelled, hence y square is equals to 3 by 4, then y is equals to root 3 by 2. So this is the y value and x value. Finally we need to find out the coordinates of B, no? Therefore actually we considered B as some x comma y, and x is, what is x is 3 by 2 and y value is root 3 by 2. Two vertices of an equilateral triangle are 3, 4, minus 2, 3. Then find the third vertex. So first of all, let the given points be capital A 3, 4 and capital B minus 2, 3. And here talking about an equilateral triangle. Suppose this is the triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, and consider the third vertex is missing now here, say some x comma y, that's what we need to find. Say C as x comma y, capital A already 3, 4 and capital B also given as minus 2, 3. Because of an equilateral triangle, the concept is sides are equal. So since triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, what I can say, AB is equals to BC is equals to CA. Okay. Now just find out the distance between A and B. A and B. So simply I just want to write AB is equals to here. Can we write it now? Anyhow, three sides are equal. So first find BC. Distance between BC. X1 minus X2 whole square plus Y1 minus Y2 whole square. That is X minus of minus 2 plus 2 whole square plus Y minus 3 whole square is equals to C and A, which is X minus 3 whole square plus Y minus 4 whole square is equals to, now AB. Can write 3 minus of minus 2. 3 plus 2 whole square. No problem. X1 minus X2 whole square or X2 minus X1 whole square. Finally, the difference between X1 and X2, even it is positive or it is a negative, on squaring, finally a positive. So, no problem. Does not affect. 4 minus 3 whole square. So, once again, squaring on all sides. Squaring on all sides. Then what we are getting here, x plus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equals to x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square is equals to 5 square, which is 25 plus, of course, 1, 4 minus 3, which is 1. Now also we are getting, okay, let me want to simplify this. Still a plus b whole square, x square, here it is plus y square. Here 2ab value 4x, here 2ab value is minus 6y, and b square 4 plus 9, which is plus 13. In the same way, this is also just expand the a minus b whole square, and I want to write it in order. Minus 6x minus 8y plus 16 plus 9, which is 25, is equals to 26. Okay. Now, let me want to equate these two actually. These two. So, when we are equating these two, x square plus y square and x square plus y square cancel. Now, 4x, bring the minus 6x will be plus 6x. Minus 6y, after bringing this minus 8y becomes plus 8y. Already there is plus 13. Now, if you bring this side, which is minus 25, which is equals to 0. Okay, 4x plus 6x, which is 10x, and this is 2y, and finally from this minus 12 is equals to 0. I think 2 you can still divide with 2 on all sides, then 5x plus y minus 6 is equals to 0. Say equation number 1. Okay, so also earlier we equated these two, no? Now you can equate first and last, or second and third, you can equate it. So let us equate these two. X square plus y square minus 6x minus 8y plus 25 is equals to 26. And from the earlier relation, I can say that y is equals to 6 minus 5x. Let us substitute this y value here. That is x square plus, what is y means? 6 minus 5x whole square minus 6x minus 8y. After bringing this side, minus 1 is equals to 0. So once again expansion for this. X square plus 6 square is 36 minus 2ab. Minus 2 into 5, 10. 10 into 6, 60x plus 25x square, and rest of them are as usual. So 25x square plus x square, which is 26x square. Or still there is a 8y now. Wait. Here also you can replace. What is y? Y is nothing but 6 minus 5x. minus 1 is equals to 0. So minus 6x, and coming to last, this need to multiply with minus 8. Minus 48 plus 5 8s are 40x, minus 1 is equals to 0. So finally what it is? 26x square minus 60 minus 6x minus 66x plus 40, then minus 26x. Now minus 48 minus 1, which is minus 49, minus 49 plus 36, which is minus 13, is equals to 0. So you can cancel 13, that is 2x square minus 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. So after dividing with 2, we are getting 2x square minus 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. We need to solve x. What we have here? See, 2x square minus 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. So this is a quadratic, no? So let it be, it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. A is equals to 2, b value is minus 2 and c value is minus 1. Hence x can be solved by using minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That is x is equals to minus 2 plus or minus square root of b square value is 4 and 4ac value is actually minus 8, but minus of minus plus 8 by 2a value is 4. Now x is equals to minus 2 plus or minus 12, 2 root 3 by 4. Let us take 2 cancel and then common. Common and then cancel, then minus 1 plus or minus root 3 by 2. So we have x value is minus 1 plus or minus root 3 by 2. So first of all, better consider positive value, that is 1 plus root 3 by 2. Then y value is, what is y? 6 minus 5 into x, no? Substitute x value. So LCM 12 minus 5 root 3 whole divided by 2. 12 minus 5 is 7 minus 5 root 3 by 2 is the value of y. And this is the value of x. That too I considered only one case. So hence the third vertex. What is the third vertex? Therefore third vertex capital C is equals to x comma y. X is 1 plus root 3 by 2 comma, and y coordinates are 7 minus 5 root 3 by 2. So these are the coordinates of the third vertex of an equilateral triangle. Very beautiful problem. There are many concepts. See, even in coordinate geometry, there is a concept of quadratic equations.